Hey everybody, this is your friend Daniel Hutchins, and we are back again for another late night video. Yes, we are on a roll. We are on another late night video. Today's late night video, we're going to be doing a Marvel Insider check-in. Yes, a Marvel Insider check-in. That's right, Marvel Insider check-in. A Marvel Insider check-in of January the 14th of 2022. Okay, Marvel Insider check-in of January 14th, 2022. So, alright, now we're gonna find out what's going on. So, sign back in, and I'll read you the stats and all that. Okay, we are still a level elite. We have 46,950 points, maintained the level, 5,659 redeem points. I have to build those back up if I want to get more books, more digital books per se. And again, the last time we were on was the 7th. The last time we were on was the 7th of January. So this was like a week ago. Okay, guys. Now we are just gonna see what they have updated for us today. Now, keep in mind, guys, I cannot play videos when I'm doing these check-ins because it breaks rules of copyright. So we're going to say those for myself and do just articles for all you guys on the fan page. Okay, guys. So we're going to talk about how they brought the go behind the scenes of the Eternals. Okay, we are going behind the scenes with the industrial lights and magic visual effects of the Eternals. Okay, this was posted yesterday, guys. Alright. Marvel Studios Eternals is now streaming free for Disney Plus members. Now, if you are a Disney Plus member, then good. If you're not, please subscribe. You're going to miss out. Again, watch the movie and extras on Disney Plus. You dive into more deeper movie magic with the industrial lights and magic. The special effects company helping to bring this movie to life. We create places like Babylon, and we craft the deviants and honor the Eternals and their powers. Discover more from the video you can watch here on Marvel.com. Now, Eternals has follows the group of heroes from beyond the stars who've protected them since the dawn of man. Now, monstrous creatures we know, the deviants, were long lost, fought from history, have returned, and Eternals are forced to reunite to defend humans again. Again, the outstanding ensemble, we already said all these names a million times, so we're not going to waste our time. But Clouseau has directed this film, and Kevin Feige and Nate Moore are also producers, with Louis D'Esposito, Victoria Alonso, and some other executive producers. The screen story is again by the Furpos, and the screenplay is, of course, also done by Clouseau and all our other friends. Now you can stream the Marvel Eternals now on Disney Plus. Again, if you haven't seen Eternals yet, you can now watch it on Disney Plus. Alright. So now we are going to see whatever stuff is on the platform of Marvel Insider. Alright, guys. So we are going to keep going and see what other neat stuff there is. Again, we should see what there is. Now, keep in mind, guys, the 500-point videos, I don't do those on these live streams anymore. I only do them for myself, must say. So now let's go up to the comic book tab. Now, I know they have updated the comic book tab, or they should have. Okay, guys. So now we are having some new artists that are launching the new volume of The Amazing Spider-Man. Now, if you want to know what's going on with Spider-Man in the comics, I can fill you guys in on that. That's why you have me, folks. So, some new writers and artists are now launching a new volume of The Amazing Spider-Man. Another era of the Spider-Man begins in April with Amazing Spider-Man number 1 of 2022. Yeah, this marks the 60th anniversary of Spider Man. Again, Marvel Comics is celebrating our most famous hero, Spider Man, and we bring the Amazing Spider Man back to life on two acclaimed comic book talents. Now, we already know his storyline is considered one of the best stories of all time, and we know he has some bold work on some other stories as well. Again, now Peter is on the outs with the Fantastic Four. He is on the outs of the Avengers, and he is even on the outs of Aunt May. Huh. After terrible, mysterious accidents, no one wants to see Spider Man, except for Dr. Octopus, which that doesn't surprise me. But Dr. Octopus is Spider Man's tail, and the master plan was something truly terrible that is planned for when he gets his tentacles all over Spidey. All this and Tombstone makes his own move to remind readers why he's one of the most terrifying Spider Man villains. Okay, guys, Spider Man doesn't turn 60 every year. Huh, they said. Now, we are going big with this run, crumbing in with the biggest what the fuck moments that Spider Man has ever had. Okay, we're going to dive into some history as one of the best creative teams ever, guys. And this is really cool. So I'm going to save the photo. Before I do anything else, I'm saving the photo. Okay, the 60-year celebration of Spider-Man this year, guys. 60 years of Spider-Man. Big monumental number, 60 years of Spider-Man. So, according to what John Romita Jr. and us had to say about personal history with the character and what has excited him the most about his new story. Now, ever since my father told my brother and then me that Spider Man Peter Parker lived close to our home in Queen, New York City, we were hooked. So we took Spider Man on long drives and family get togethers and big holidays. And it was like we had an extra family member, sort of. Okay, so as luck would have played out, our brother had the brains and went in another direction. Well, we went a little bit of the art, as lucky as we would also have it. I'd also be able to watch the greatest Spider-Man artist. Again, John. Now, work with the greatest Spider-Man writer, Stan Lee, and the greatest character of all time, Spider-Man. Alright, fortunately, guys, joining the comic book universe has given us a chance to work on a great character of Spider Man. I was terrified too, but how do we follow in my footsteps of my father before me? Well, that's a good question. Follow the comic book universe and keep it close to your heart at every moment that you have, because later on the road, you're going to need this help. You're going to need those friends. You're going to need those people by your side. Besides, how do I follow all of my previous Spider Man artists from long before me? Huh, I have no idea. But we get stuck out and we get lucky. Now, subsequent runs were less terrifying, but became more fun. Now, the particular one that was incredible fun and incredible important to me was the 9/11 story, which may have long as I live. The one commonality with those runs was working with the brilliant writers and artists again. Again, this is all luck, guys, luck. So to be taken on to a lucky level, Marvel has allowed us to get back to work on this amazing character and work with another brilliant writer we know, Zeb Wells. The story was stunning, and I'm reading scripts with the grin on my face and wondering, how the heck do they do him justice? Well, fortunately, we have close friends and artists on our side in the Marvel community to help us do that. Scott Hanna and I have worked on this character before, and Scott is still a brilliant artist who will continue to be brilliant. Lucky for me, though, and anyone else who looks at this art, adding the Scott and myself as the third artist, the color artist, we know Marcio Mayes, it's difficult to describe how wonderful his work was. So, in safe space, guys, everyone's patience, let's speak for ourselves. It's stunning. Now, the editorial team, beginning with Nick Lowe, adding to Lindsay Chowick now, and also Caden McGarry, which make this work process even more smoother, guys. Because we know Marvel people always have each other's back. Because that's what we're all about. Now, judging by the scope of Zeb's stories, I can use all the help we can get. The commonalities here is that how lucky I am working for my brother Spider-Man and to be back with the professional family Marvel. Yeah. So thanks, folks. I'll work hard and I'll make you guys proud. Well, we should hope so. Well, I'm waiting my entire career to work with John Romita Jr. He said, now teaming up with him for the Amazing Spider-Man, the one of the greatest characters for his special 60th anniversary. It's so exciting, guys. You can't describe it, but we're gonna have a blast. You can join the Spider-Man fun with Amazing Spider-Man #1, which hits stands in the month of April. Yes, in the spring, we are bringing Spider-Man back. Yes, we are bringing Spider-Man back. That's good, guys, because we all love our web friend Spidey. We all love Spidey. You love Spidey, I love Spidey, he loves Spidey, she loves Spidey. We all love Spidey. Spidey is the real deal, guys. He's the real deal. The real deal. So, okay, we are going to see whatever cool stuff is on here. Again, the videos, I'll do those on myself because I can't include those on here. Sorry, guys. Okay, so, the reawakening of the Eternals. Well, I think we already talked about that, but I didn't count it. Okay, another thing we're going to talk about is what were the comic books that came out this Wednesday. Okay, guys. Now, I know I should have done this earlier, but here are the books that came out this week. Now, we have the Wastelander Black Widow #1, the Star Wars High Republic Eye of Storm #1, the Daredevil Woman Without Fear #1, the Death of Doctor Strange the Bloodstone #1, Devil's Reign Superior 4 #1, Marvel Voices Heritage #1, King Conan #2, Miss Marvel Beyond the Limit #2, The Thing #3, Hawkeye Kate Bishop #3, Dark Ages #4, Dark Hawk #5, X-Men Legends #10, Spider-Woman #18, Star Wars #20, Star Wars Bounty Hunters #20, Marauders #27, Savage Avengers 28, Fantastic Four #39, and Amazing Spider-Man #85. Okay, guys, those are all the books that have released this week. Now, it's a good thing I mentioned them, so you guys would know what is in your comic book store. You can check those out yourself. Go to your local comic book store and you can ask about those titles if you have questions about them. They'll have some professionals that will help you find your story that you would want. Okay, I'm pretty sure that I'm not really seeing anything right now anyways. Wow. Is it just me or is Marvel Insider just very, very small? For some reason, it's just very, very small this month. For some reason, Marvel Insider is very small this month. So, on a side note, guys, I'm going to probably wrap this up again, and I'm just going to probably turn my PlayStation off, turn my lights down low, put the Christmas lights and stuff on, finish up the Batman on my HBO. I might be crashing into bed soon. And I'll catch you guys around later. Bye.